In a heartbreaking moment that has shaken the music world, Tomlinson and Zayn Malik have shared emotional tributes to their former bandmate and close friend, Payne, following his tragic death at the age of 31. As fans grapple with the loss of a beloved member of One Direction, Tomlinson and Malik's words echo the deep bond they shared, a brotherhood that went beyond music. Both have vowed to carry Liam's memory in their hearts, with Lewis pledging to always be there for his son, Bear. The news of Payne's death has left fans and the music industry reeling, as his bandmates from One Direction expressed their sorrow and love for the late singer. Payne, who passed away after falling from the third floor of a hotel in Buenos Aires, Argentina, was only 31 years old. His untimely death has been surrounded by tragedy, with authorities indicating that substance use may have played a role in the incident. For his bandmates, Tomlinson, Zayn Malik, Niall Horan, and Harry Styles, Liam wasn't just a colleague, he was a brother. Tomlinson and Malik have now spoken out, sharing their grief, memories, and gratitude for the times they spent together, as they vow to keep his memory alive. Tomlinson, who had grown close to Payne during their time in One Direction, penned a deeply emotional tribute on Instagram, expressing how devastated he felt after losing someone he considered a brother. Lewis reflected on their early days in the band, reminiscing about how he had been in awe of Liam's talent from the start. He spoke about Liam's exceptional songwriting ability and how vital he was to the group's success, calling him the most vital part of One Direction. As Lewis processed a heartbreaking loss, he shared his regret over not being able to say goodbye to his friend. One of the most touching parts of his tribute was Lewis's promise to always be there for Liam's son, Bear, who is just 8 years old. Lewis wrote that he would be the uncle Bear needs, keeping Liam's legacy alive by sharing stories of his father's kindness and brilliance. Just minutes after Lewis posted his tribute, Zayn Malik took to social media as well. His post was a deeply personal and candid reflection on their time together, admitting how he has found himself talking out loud to Liam since his passing, hoping that somewhere his friend could hear him. Zayn recalled how, during One Direction's early days, Liam had always been a source of support for him, especially when homesickness set in for Zayn as a 17-year-old navigating fame. Despite their occasional clashes, Zayn respected Liam for his strong personality, his experience, and his maturity. More than just a bandmate, Zayn saw Liam as the guiding force of the group, always steering them in the right direction when things got tough. His post conveyed the deep void Liam's passing has left in his life, and Zayn made it clear that the memories they created will remain cherished forever. The bond between these young men, forged in the whirlwind of international fame, tours, and growing up together in the public eye, is irreplaceable. Though they have all pursued solo careers, the brotherhood they shared in One Direction continues to resonate. While Lewis and Zayn's tributes are public, the rest of the group, Niall Horan and Harry Styles, also released a joint statement expressing their devastation over the loss. In their message, they promised to honor Liam's memory and take time to grieve before sharing more in the future. Neil, who was photographed looking grief-stricken in London after the news broke, had recently spent time with Liam during his tour stop in Argentina. Now, that memory of their last time together will be one of the final moments they shared as friends. The details surrounding Liam's death have only amplified the tragedy. Reports from the Argentine prosecutor's office suggest that Liam may have been under the influence of substances at the time of his fall from the Casa Sur hotel's third-floor balcony. The circumstances leading up to his death have been troubling, with eyewitness accounts describing loud noises and an aggressive altercation in his room. Photos from the scene show significant damage, fueling speculation about the distress Liam was experiencing in his final hours. Despite this, the focus remains on remembering the person he was, and how much he meant to those who knew him best. Payne's passing is a reminder of the fragility of life and the complexities that often lie beneath the surface of fame. For Tomlinson, Zayn Malik, and the rest of their One Direction family, the loss is profound, a painful end to a chapter filled with incredible highs, shared dreams, and unforgettable memories. As Lewis and Zayn vow to honor Liam's memory, their heartfelt tributes remind us of the strength of friendship, even in the face of tragedy. Though Liam is no longer with them, his legacy as an artist, friend, father, and brother will continue to live on in their hearts and through the millions of fans whose lives he touched.